Itinatag ni Nikolo Salazar at Christian Lat ang Wolfpack Films noong 2013 habang nag-aaral sa International Academy of Film and Television sa Cebu. Si Christian ay kumukuha ng diploma in acting, samantalang si Nico ay kumukuha ng kurso sa animation. Ang una nilang ginawang pelikula ay Niño, kung saan ito ay naging nominado sa Sinulog Film Festival noong 2014 for Best Actor at Best Film. Ang Filipino-Canadian na si Christian Lat ay tumigil sa pag-aaral sa kolehiyo nang mapagtanto niya na ang kanyang passion ay sa pag-arte at paggawa ng pelikula. Kaya naman nagtungo siya sa Cebu upang magpakadalubhasa sa acting at filmmaking. Si Nikolo naman ay isang Yolanda survivor na kumuha ng animation sa De La Salle College of St. Benilde School of Design and Arts at naging isang scholar sa International Academy of Film and Television. Bago pa nila matapos ang kanilang kurso, ay nakatanggap na ng maraming local and international awards and recognition ang dalawa. Nagpapatunay na malayo pa ang kanilang mararating dahil iba ang Pinoy.
Ayan, good morning and welcome here sa bahay ni Kuya, no, si Christian Paulo Lat. Hello, good morning, and kay Nico Salazar. Sila po ang filmmakers at saka, yun nga, tulad ng sinabi sa video, ang founders ng Wolfpack. Good morning and welcome here sa Good Morning Kuya.
Hi, guys.
So ano yung Wolfpack? What is
Wolfpack Films, it's a group that we basically called ourselves when nung college students na kami. So you're like, guys, we need to call ourselves something, you know. So what better way to call ourselves than a bunch of wolves, because we're like lone wolves, but at the same time, as a pack, we can function as a nice group. So Wolfpack.
And how many are you in the group?
There's a lot. There's plenty of them. Yeah. But basically, originally, we were just 5, I guess. One of them is actually here, but he's not around. But Carlo and Bjorn was outside the country as well, doing his acting career. And yeah, basically, right now, there's the two of us developing the whole production. Yeah.
So, what's your next project?
This guy, you know, so.
Movie?
Yeah, we're making short films, and he just did our music video debut. We just shot his music video, and we're doing a lot of music videos and short films.
Yeah, and mostly our first projects right now are dealing with advocacies, like teaching and being environmentalists and caring for the nature or something, you know?
How old are you guys?
I'm 21.
Wow, so young.
I just turned 24 last night.
Wow, belated happy birthday.
Pero ang gusto kong itanong, ano na yung mga international award na napanalunan nyo at ano yung mga films na yon? Like Christian, ano yung napanalunan nyo internationally?
The first one ay napanalunan ko po nasa Ottawa yun. I won for a film called OFW. Na I based it on my parents because they've been in OFW for more than 10 years, and I won Best Visual, Best Story, and Best Picture. And then the next one was in Ottawa as well, where I won Best Actor, Best Acting Ensemble, and second place Best Picture. And the most recent one was in Manila, International Cinquento International Film Fest. I won Best Supporting Actor, Best Cultural Film, and Best Screenplay for #JustLanded.
You're the Yolanda survivor. You're
was
the
me,
Yolanda.
yeah.
You're the Yolanda survivor. So are you planning to do a project, a movie about your
Yolanda.
experience?
Yeah, I'm pretty much developing some script, but it takes a while for the creative side to develop, you know. So, pero merong storya ng ginagawa. Might think of making it a short film or a book or a comic, whatever I could think of.
We'll see.
We'll
Nico,
see.
i-share mo naman kasi di ba,
Alin?
parang nung nag-usap tayo, nabalitaan ko na may ginagawa siya para sa Tacloban. So, kinukuha siya ng mga Plan International. Ano yung mga ginagawa mo doon na project?
Right after Yolanda, 6 months after the rehabilitation, naging art consultant ako sa mga NGO sa Tacloban, like to name a few, Plan International, World Health Organization, and IOM. So yun lang. My main projects were dealing with child rehabilitation. And so yung mga ginawa ko, one of my projects was I taught children how to draw And eventually, we came up with 3 storybooks na had to do with moving on with the incident. So these 3 storybooks inspired by their individual survival story and then transcribed into storybooks. And eventually, these storybooks were distributed throughout all the elementary schools in Leyte and Region 8, where they were able to express and read their insights. But then the interesting part of this is that people were very skeptic of the whole approach of bringing these children to express their tragedies. But then at the end of the day, all the children approached me and told me, thank you for this project, because if it wasn't for this, we weren't able to move on in such a way like that.
You're making short films, right?
Yeah,
When it comes to short films, are you geared more to a more realistic subtopic rather than the fictionist type? Meaning there's some story outlay or some people that you do the story with. I think you're more
Definitely.
interesting.
Yeah, our films are mostly realist approach because I think there is a lot of beautiful story in the Philippines that hasn't been told, and that is mostly our approach to, because in a way we're educating and inspiring people through our films about just an ordinary person, but I think everyone has their own struggles, and we could capture that and then show it
Pero,
through filmmaking.
Christian, bakit ka bumalik ng Pilipinas? Nasa Canada ka na, tapos nag-aaral ka pa sa Cebu. Ano ba tong International Academy of Films and TV na to na nasa Cebu? Ano ba to?
Nagustuhan ko lang po talaga yung, because a lot of the mentors in International Academy of Film and Television had prior experience from Hollywood, BBC, and I think that's something na I just wanted to expand my knowledge more, and it's just cheaper as well to stay in the Philippines, and I want to get in touch with my culture, especially like I was gone for a while.
At itong ano na to, di ba itong Bigfoot na to, itong International Academy of Films na to, ay di ba ito pinapatakbo ito ng sa Hollywood, or is it an
It's just,
international thing?
It's an international production by some German, I think it's a German CEO that runs the company, but they collaborate with a lot of international production.
All right, thank you very much. For those who want, for those who are interested to join your group, where can they contact you?
We have a Facebook page right now. Where it's actually escalating. It's called Wolfpack Films. Wolfpack without a C. So that's Wolfpack Films, and you can look for us on Facebook. Christian Paulolat and Nikolo Salazar, also. Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Thank you, guys.
Nico and Christian. We'll see you again soon.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dapat maka-extra tayo sa...
If you need talent, so we have actors here, Diego Castro, attorney. If you need lawyers, doctors, financial advisor. Diba?
I will be the producer.
Kikay, I want you to meet Kikay. She's a good actress too.
So, St. Benil.
Diba? She's a good actress too.